Hey, we're part of the Sons of Pitches, and I'm Joe. This is also Joe.
I'm Joe too.
And
I'm also Joe. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're all called Joe. We're going to do a quick tutorial today. We're going to go over some basic harmony, and we're going to also do some vocal effects that we like to use, as well as ending with some
instrument imitation.
Imitation, that's what we're doing. Okay, so Joe's going to start us off with some harmony.
Okay, so when we, in our set, we have some happier songs and some sadder songs. So the happier songs we generally do in a major key, and the sad songs in a minor key. So a nice, easy way to start this off when we arrange our songs is just to get a nice major, so for the happier songs, is to get a nice major chord going. So we'll just demonstrate how we do that. So usually we start with the root note and then put the third and the fifth on top. So are we confident to go with that?
Yeah,
so I'm just going to blam it in and we'll go.
Just go
Okay, so if I start with a... Actually, can you start, please?
Yeah.
Hit me a note.
So, disco. Up there? Sound good?
Wrong part.
Oh, we're not doing that one?
No. We need to just do basics first.
Oh, we're going to just do the basics. Well, I knew that. I was just checking. Cool. So if I just bam you a note, so we'll go with this. Da.
So Joe here has just hit the root. So if Joe then puts the third on top, da, and then I'd put the fifth on top, which is da. And if we add those together one by one, we get this nice major chord. Da.
It's a high note there.
That was a high note.
What?
Yeah.
Solve that.
That's fine. We can hit it. So that's for our happier major songs. So if we're arranging a more sad song, you might want to make it sound a bit sadder. And by doing that, we use a minor chord. So if we keep the same notes, but Joe here is going to make his major third a little bit lower, and it's going to make the chord sound sad. Yeah. So you go again. Da, da. So that's a sadder chord, which we use for our minor songs. Yeah. So should we try major then minor?
Yeah, sure.
Just so you can hear the difference. So here we go. So major first, same again. Da, da, and minor. Da, da. Cool. So there are two basic chord patterns there that we use to build up harmonies. So we're going to give you a little demo now how you can use these three-part harmonies in a song. So we've got Sounding Underground in our set by Girls Aloud. So this is our little three parts, similar three harmonies, but we use it going with the tune, and it sounds like this.
Disco. Cracking tune.
I'll give us a note.
Oh, yeah, might help.
Blow us a note, Joey.
Disco dancing. Okay.
Cool. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Disco dancing with the lights down low. Beats are pumping on the stereo. Neighbors banging on the bathroom wall. They sing, crank the bass, I gotta get some more.
Cool, so that's using those three, well, the three notes in the harmony to make a nice tune. So now what we're going to do is just show you one more example where we kind of switch parts. We still got the three same notes as the basic structure, but we're switching parts. And this one is lose yourself.
A little bit trickier.
That's where you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
You better lose yourself in the music the moment you want it. You better never let
Start again?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
I can't think where I'm.
You better lose yourself.
Sorry about this. There's a bit of technical difficulty.
Bit of technical.
I don't know, my mind's gone blank, it's the pressure.
Yourself in the music the moment you want it. You better never let lose yourself.
Okay, cool.
You better lose yourself in the music the moment you want it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Lose yourself in the music.
That'll do. That'll do. So yeah, so that there is using the similar three kind of, well, the same pattern really between the three of us, but just switching it up to give a different effect. So now we're going to show you some vocal effects that we use, and this first one is a bit of filtering. So Joe, do you want to take it?
Yeah. So filtering is something we like to use quite a lot in our songs because it changes the dynamics of a song. So filtering is probably our favourite effect, and what we like to call it is lid on, lid off. So it's a bit like chucking all of your sounds into a saucepan. Is what we like to call it. So if we get a chord again, so should we just sing a major chord? So do you want to start us off again?
Da, da, da.
Okay, so that's the chord we're going to use. And what we're going to do is we're going to show you how we would do that with everything in the pan now. So let's build that up
Should we
again.
do it with a do?
With a do, yeah,
Yeah,
let's
do a
try a do. So let's put it all in the pan as well. Okay, we're staying in the pan there. And now I'm going to show you lifting the lid on and off and how we like to change the effects a little bit. So do you want to build it up again? Okay, cool. So yeah, that's something that we like to do within songs because it changes the feel of the song a little bit. One of the examples is if you could ever have a listen to the track of Lose Yourself, we do a filter with everyone doing a dynamic filter, and when we do it with our choreography, we do it all in slow motion as well. It's a bit weird, but it's good, it's cool. All right, so Joe's going to do some interesting
I'm going to
sounds
quickly
for
just
us.
take you through some instrument imitation that we like to do in some of our music. Okay, so I'm just going to go straight for it. So first of all, you might have a standard bass sound, like a lot of a cappella groups might do like a dum 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 for a bass, or it'll be lower than that. So dum dum dum. But you can make it a bit funkier by changing the dum into a beam. So like a beam you'd get in a building, and then it's more like this: beam, 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 beam. So like that. Like that sounds like the beginning of a blurred line. So it's like beam, beam, beam. So then you can maybe take a bass line like this: beam, 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 beam.
Yeah.
Beam, 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 beam.
Yeah.
And that's literally just by saying a different word. So instead of dum, you've got more of a beam sound, which is like a slap bass. Okay, so another one might be, so a lot of songs have trumpets in them, and some groups would do like a, which is quite a cool like 50s kind of like closed sound, and then but also a way of doing it is by just putting your tongue into your lip like that. It's like calling someone an idiot in England. So going like that, but that makes quite a good trumpet sound. So like this. Do you want to give you guys a try? Oh, a bit of harmony there as well. Combining it all together, it's come full circle. Lovely. And then finally, we've got a guitar sound. So you can do like a normal guitar sound, like a ching chicka 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 ching. That's a standard guitar sound. But you want to make it a bit rockier and throw in a guitar solo. And to do that, you just go like this. You get your teeth and put it against your lip, and you go. So like a guitar sound might like a. You put a bit of vibrato on it for a bit of spiciness. So yeah, that's just 3 sound effects you can use to imitate instruments. Cool.
Nice. Cool. Yeah, so that's everything for today. I hope you enjoyed that. And we've been Jolo from the Sons of Pitches.
Yeah. Thanks very much.